Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of Eastshade. We are delivering the swift hammer of justice this episode to whoever it is that's been, well, stealing books. Now, last time out, we've got a whole host of clues. The things we haven't done is we've not spoken to Vadim since looking at that cup. We haven't gone into the room which is actually our room, okay? But I have tried, as best as possible, to summarize what we have in a sort of mind map of the various bits and pieces. So here are the characters, right? We've got Kervok, he's the innkeeper, he's selling the inn. We've got Belinda, suspiciously open. Historian, the historian is suspicious. She thinks. Okay. She's here with her sister Radmilla. Radmilla and Belinda have some notes about the Tifmore ruins having special healing powers. So they might be here for the healing powers. Helena just refuses to answer any questions, but she has made her thoughts known very clearly from this editorial. So she is at least publicly stating that there is nothing of material value in the ruins. Okay. We have Vadim. He's a businessman. He's trying to turn the ruins into a tourist attraction. He's also trying to buy this inn. Okay. We have a university student who left in the night and presumably dropped the sales contract in the dock, so either stole it or something. We have the historian himself, Omeros. Now, he's recently lost his job at the university. And the letter from the university basically says, well, the university's not going to fund this program because time's proven that there's no new information in there. And then you have Amir and Riley, who are two musicians, just sort of hanging about. So, what is suspicious at the moment? Oh, yes, and Helena also has this letter about her illness and the fact that she's on her way to Narva. Now, there's an old law which basically says, currently the ruins are sacred. The university is allowed to do research there, but the university is not allowed into the ruins anyway. So they feel like they're working with their hands tied behind their back because they can't get into the ruins to find artifacts. But they do have funding to be able to go and try and find ruins, even though they don't have access, which seems really weird. If there are no artifacts discovered, then rather than the university getting it, it gets to become a tourist attraction, effectively. So it's kind of a lose-lose for the people who actually care about the sanctity of the tomb anyway. Like, there doesn't seem to be a good way for them to win. What is kind of suspicious, though, is that Vadim is trying to buy not only the Tifmore ruins, right, because it's Blue Rose Industries, but Vadim is also trying to buy Sinkwood Inn. Now, Sinkwood Inn is primarily an inn as a stopping point to the Tifmore ruins. And the innkeeper, Kervok, has certainly said that, well, the best days of tourism for that are long behind us. So Kervok is certainly assuming, I guess, that he can drum up interest in going to that for a holiday. I don't know. We'll see. Shall we ask him about it?
Have you any progress?
Yeah.
A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who wouldn't pay
No,
dozens
we've heard this already.
dozen numbers? And if
Maybe Vadim doesn't know about the numbers in the romance novel. Is it possible somehow that he doesn't know about this box? I was digging around near these old ruins you're obsessed with, found this thing that looks an awful lot like an ancient relic, thought you might want to keep it safe until you officially own the property. So maybe that box has been handed to Vadim rather than he actually having it. Because he seems to be not fussed about the numbers in this random book. And where did he say he got that book?
Have you any numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
He picked
up
that book up in a small
market last week.
Wasn't week. Seems weird, doesn't it? Okay. And this is our room as the detective. So if we go to sleep, do we move forward the next
I don't
part?
think you're...
I don't think you're a detective at all. Ah, brilliant. Helena was refusing to answer any of our questions.
That's an old poem from the native people on the Teefmore Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful. Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since the moment the book went missing. They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about this situation. Annoying fiends.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is a bit tricky. Hang on, who are you?
Hi.
Nicole.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah. Ah. Heard you packed up pretty quick last night, Nicole.
Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now. Oh, right. There was an emergency. Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it.
Right. Right. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So the university student is Nicole. Also owns the Tiffmore Bluffs. Kind of, or at least her mother does. So the sales contract is hers.
Of course. Those halls... Of course. Those halls...
Do I need to inspect her trunk?
Oh. Of course.
Oh, I actually have to say I need to inspect your trunk.
Oh, are you sure it's necessary? Okay, it's just on the ground.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Okay. Here we go. It says, property of Nicole. I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in these ruins. I know Auntie H would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately and I'm worried about her. The least I can do is ensure the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret, but now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with archaeologists, and that's what would happen if the university found out what's really in here. She always said our ancestors' spirits lived down here, and in the cool silence I can almost believe it. It really is a sacred place. Well, maybe this is more straightforward than I thought, but I don't know. Something still doesn't quite add up. Because... hang on a second. Yeah, so Nicole's handwriting is not a match for this letter at all. Let's have a little look. Yeah, the R's don't match. The T... here we go, let's have a look. Right, the T here. On this and thing, this and this, yeah, here and here, they don't match at all. So this is not Nicole that wrote that. Oh.
What a mess this is.
What a mess. What a mess.
Just about everyone in this area has... I had a pal who snuck inside when we were kids. She wouldn't tell me what she saw.
Yeah, okay, no, we've already listened to that one. So, here's the inspector. He's a nice upstanding
Are you the
bear.
impromptu detective?
Oh, she's a nice
Sorry,
upstanding
it took me so long to
bear.
get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation.
Okay.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Not yet. All right. So I got to be ready to accuse someone of stealing the book.
Did you figure it out yet?
Oh. There's something weird. I don't quite get it.
I've just been sitting here quietly.
Yeah, magical powers?
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books.
Now, where's the historian gone? Has he gone to his room, perhaps? I didn't see him come past me. But yeah. Qualney throat, temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. Ah, is it possible that he just forgot his book somewhere? It's possible, isn't it? Ah, I don't want to accuse the wrong person. Wait, what's this? We've got muddy boots. Muddy boots on the floor. But they only go this far. What's the relevance of the muddy boots then? Hang on. If any ancient relics are found, scientists will be given free rein over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity. Oh, hey, it's daytime. Oh, hey, look. Who are you? Oh, you're the historian.
Look, we've already searched everyone's trunks. The book isn't here. Thief's got it hidden somewhere else. But maybe, if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean, the thief.
Okay. Oh, here we go, right.
What? You found this here? Why, I can't fully translate it, but I think this is describing a poem about cattle.
So Helena was
Or
telling the
about gold.
truth about the poem.
I need my translation book. Why are you searching through my things? I only opened my trunk so the suspects would feel more comfortable opening theirs. Surely I can't be a suspect in this crime. That medication is my private
I mean, it's a
business.
HIPAA violation more than anything else.
Ahem. I would appreciate if you mind my privacy. I am the victim here, after all. It's true I'm being let go from my position at the university, but this is my life's work we're talking about. I can't just abandon this when I'm so close to finding all the answers. But really, Detective, this is a waste of time. You should be investigating the actual suspects. The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of Eastshade. But somehow, there are people who think history is a...
Tricky, huh? It's still too stormy to leave, apparently. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What clue have I missed? Okay. Why does Vadim have an artifact in his luggage? Okay, yes, if that artifact is real, it means that he then would not be able to buy that land. Or he would be able to buy the land, but scientists would have free reign as to how the land is used. So, if that is a legit artifact, he does not want that coming to light. Who was it that gave him that artifact? Oh, wait. No, we've got two sets of boots here. Maybe I'm just wildly overthinking this.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Okay, she's got nothing else to tell us. Like, my best guess at the moment is, like, there's no point it being Helena, because whether it goes to the scientists or whether it goes to whether it goes to the scientists or whether it goes to the Vadim doesn't help her. I don't think it's Amir or Riley, because, like, why? There's, like, no motive there. Nicole wants to sell the property, but she threw away the sales contract. Maybe she doesn't want to sell the property. Maybe she doesn't want to sell the property. Hang on.
Can I help? Okay, you caught me, alright? I know how to get into the ruins and I've been going in there for years. Is that what you want to know? So yes, it was me. Translation book? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, gosh. I thought you were looking for a trespasser.
Like, it's actually kind of believable. Here we go. Who would benefit?
Everyone, except my aunt and my parents who think the ruins need to stay empty for our old spirits. But there aren't any spirits. I've been in there 100 times. I didn't steal them. They belong to my ancestors. I just wanted to bring home one last reminder of the ruins. I was hoping to defend them like my aunt always has. Can I help?
Ricky.
Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean,
So yeah,
now,
so she's
probably
going to have to sell it, but she doesn't want to sell it, but she probably will have to sell it.
Okay, you caught me, alright?
Okay.
Look, I can't tell you. Translation book? I just...
So it's probably not Nicole. Oh, this is a hard puzzle. This is a hard puzzle. V, I was digging around near these old ruins you're so obsessed with, found this thing that looks an awful lot like an ancient relic, thought you might want to keep it safe till you officially own the property. Hope you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in exchange. So if that's not... that it could be Kervok, could be Kay, right? Probably not Riley, McCall, Amir. It's obviously not Omiros. It's not going to be Helena for sure. And so yeah, maybe it's Kay. Because he wants a few extra glowstones. Well, he's trying to sell his thing, right? Maybe it's fake. Yeah, okay. I think that's Kervork has given him that relic.
What a mess. Just about everyone in the... Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago.
Like, at the moment, my best guesses are that it's either literally because the guy's on medication for his forgetfulness, like he has literally just forgotten it somewhere, or it's the innkeeper himself. Although, why would he steal the translation book? Because what does the translation book have to do with people getting in or out of the ruins? Right? Because Omiros not able to get into the ruins anyway. Unless he's hoping to get into the ruins with a translation book, and they're... Yeah, maybe it's the innkeeper then. Because if Omiros can get into the ruins with his translation book, and if he gets into the ruins and finds any artifacts, then that's going to disrupt the sale of the inn, potentially. Right? So let's go and accuse the innkeeper.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
It's sketchy. It's sketchy as... So the historian himself, the innkeeper, I don't think it's the student. Why would the game reckon it's Rad Miller? Oh, okay. Wait, let me think. Let me think. Can I speak to Rad Miller one last time? Rad Miller can't walk. I don't think it's going to have been her.
Hello. You skipped to the last page. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet.
Huh.
Yes. My husband and...
Yeah, no, we've heard that. We've heard that. Right. Vadim gave her the book with the numbers. But he doesn't seem to know anything about the numbers. Ah, okay,
Seems like
innkeeper.
You've been doing good work here.
This is painful, but I have like 30% confidence in this. This was a hard puzzle, though. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think it was, based on the information we've had?
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions.
Like, you are the worst detective that I have
got some more
ever
training
seen.
to do, rookie.
Ah!
Turns out it was actually Helena.
Helena.
Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself.
Nicole and Helena
my
are
work here
related.
is just about done.
No! No! I totally didn't twig that Nicole and Helena are related to each other. That makes sense.
So, you actually weren't the detective after all. I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
I kind of don't get her motivation. So, she wanted to sell the land to Vadim. Great, that gets her money. Vadim definitely is going to turn it into a tourist attraction, though. That's literally his stated aim. So, and the yeah, I mean that's like 100% his stated aim, but like this letter was in Helena's room, and that's not the same handwriting, and this is Nicole's letter, and that's not the same handwriting either. Have I missed something here?
So,
I guess I wasn't the detective
now,
after all.
the ruins will be opened to the university.
Never mind.
Just have to
Never
see what
mind.
happens.
We spent an entire in-game day on this. Having said that... Back. So can I use a boat? Having said that, good quest. I like that. That was a very kind of... Yeah, nice. Well, I guess I can just kind of move on, right?
And I believe my work here is just about done.
Well, to be fair, you did do quite a lot of the work. I mostly just poked around and accused the wrong person, so there we go. Okie dokie. So I guess we sail on. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Oh,
Well,
you're welcome.
after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well. The ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around. Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in. I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat.
Nice.
They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is.
It's Marath.
You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption
Handy.
there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, Sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
Well, good luck with everything. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's have a little look at... What do I need? I need twine. I need heavy reeds. Do I make twine? I do. I make twine from roots. There we go. So all I need is heavy reeds, and then I can make myself a nice boat. That's handy. For now, however, equipment. Raft. Goodbye, historian. We are on our way. So, if I pull up the map, probably this beach over here is the next place to go, right? So I guess it's sort of where that bridge would be, is it? Or... I don't know. It's hard to say. We don't have a compass. It's sort of this way, though. It's sort of this way. Tell you what, you can start to see how deep the... Is that a floating rock? Well, wouldn't you look at that? It appears to be a rock that's floating. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, you do start to get an appreciation for how deep this water is. Blah. Yeah, it was a nice quest, that one. It's a shame we didn't get the right answer. Yeah. It's a shame we didn't get the right answer. Would I have got it if I'd twigged that Nicole and Helena... Oh, look, that's a big fish. Big fish. Would I have got it if I'd twigged that Nicole and Helena were related to each other? If I'd realised that it was Helena herself who was looking to sell to Vadim. Tough question. Oh wow. Well, these reeds are going to mean that we get a reed boat very quickly. No problem. Well, let me have a little look in our quest journal, right? So we've got the top of Nava. So we need to get... Now, to get the truth about Melek's elixir, we need to collect samples from each of the 5 hot springs in Eastshade. We have done 2? Is it? 3? Hang on. We did 1 on a beach, we did 1 on a mountain. Shoot. I actually don't know how many hot springs we've done. But okay, there's 5 hot springs. The Shay are looking for information about the routes, that's fine, but we're no narcs, we're not going to be shopping them in. Painting for him. We need some fish. We need to do some fishing for that. We don't have a fishing rod yet, actually. And then we've got some more paintings to do. So we've not painted anything except, I believe, we've done that painting there. It's not our best work, to be honest. But, well, it is what it is. Oh yes, and what are our what is the state of our commissions as well? Is there any way to see that? Not sure actually. Okay, right. Well, that's enough of that. So let's, I guess, we'll just wander this way and we'll see what we can find. We have a totally new continent to explore here. I guess we're going along here to the westerly woods first. We're going along this path. We've got a whole new continent to explore, and I'm sure a lot more quests to uncover. So let's go check them out. And many more things to collect, I'm sure. Oh yes, there's a building down there, isn't there? That I've seen before. There it is. Well, let's keep to the left, because this will keep us sort of going along the coast. Or going along the river, rather. Which will lead us towards that building, probably. Yeah, very much so. Who do you reckon lives here, then? It's a little bit overgrown, not gonna lie. And there doesn't seem to be a clear way into it from that direction. So... Huh. Yeah, okay. Little bit unclear. I guess it's no one's house. Well, if we walk up this way, this is going to take us away from the river. But someone must be maintaining that fence. Look, there's loads of tree stumps. Someone's been logging around here. Go on, we're bound to find something going this way, surely. So there's an old collapsed bridge over there. Maybe the person who was maintaining that bridge was the same person maintaining that house. Okay. Well, back to the path. Oh, hang on, there's another house over there I can see. Ugh, now I'm on the wrong side of the fence. Here we go, here we go. Ah, now that is a sign for a hot spring. 100%. There we go, very nice. Hot spring discovered. Steal the man's towel.
Well, well. Come to lengthen your life, eh? That's a smart choice. These springs, well, you know about that magic, right? They'll make you live forever.
Well, you're sat fully clothed in a hot spring. Why would I believe you? Whoa, 70.
Yes, yes, and that's because I'm always here. All day I'm in here so I can live forever. Oh, it is the most relaxing thing in the entire world. I'll tell you a secret.
What?
I'm actually 157 years old. Yes, I've seen it all. And who knows what else I'll see. Well, hear about, because I really can't leave the hot springs. One day I got sick. I felt the tenuous grip of life loosen, and I knew that I'd have to stay in here forever. I haven't set a foot outside this spring since then, and look at me now, 157 years old.
So if he steps foot outside the hot spring, he'll die.
and you can live forever too if you just stick around. I'm so
I
glad
think,
found
even
this
if
place.
very well maintained, my computer will not last 157 years. So, would not like to even attempt it. Tell you what though. I filled the empty vial with water. I got 2 empty vials left. Right. So there's 2 more hot springs to find. 2 more hot springs to find. Excellent. Well, there's definitely a house over there. Let's check it out. Now that is a nice little stone arch, isn't it? Like, unrealistically thin, perhaps. Like, I'd be a little bit worried about a brick falling on my head. But, yeah. Toma's farm. Well, spare cloth, spare wood. Hello.
Hello, name's Toma. Nice to meet you and welcome to the farm. We're the largest distributor of bloom sacks in the entire world. My old man was always proud of that. Rest his soul. Hoping my daughter, Ceilie's her name, hoping she'll take it up after me. After attending university, of course. No way she'd miss out on the adventures offered by the academy.
Mm-hmm.
I just love this old farm. My dad built it from the ground up. I'd hate to be the last one to make use of it. Well, better get back to it. I was just taking inventory of our stores. Seems like we're missing quite a few veggies, and I've been finding apple cores everywhere.
Suspicious?
An animal that just leaves behind the core. And Celie hates apples, so it's not her. You let me know if you see anyone sneaking around with a bushel of fruit, alright?
Looks like we've got a scrumper on our hands. Oh. Well, that looks like a horrifying plant, doesn't it? Here we go. A Captain's Memoir, Clara Stone. Everyone feared I would die on my expedition. I had some sense that it was possible, but no real notion of what death meant. It all felt a bit similar to me at the time. I could remain in Lindau, feeling utterly drained and deprived of life, or explore the world and take on the risks of capsizing or contracting in an undocumented illness. It was not until I grew much older, learned the seas, and met new, eager youngsters that I finally began to understand the dangerous reality of my first mission. I can now see why everyone fretted at my departure. 2 of my crewmates passed away on that journey. I returned home after 4 years and only stayed for a week before setting sail again. My uncle died just 3 weeks later. I cherish my adventures even more now for the thought that my uncle suffered so dearly for me to live them. I don't regret the journeys I made, but I'm exceedingly grateful of those who loved me and did their best to ensure my safe return. Interesting. What a curious journal. Oh look, little bloomsack seedlings. Oh! Asim, beloved father, uncle, and brother. Interesting. So maybe Clara, the captain, was his sister? And this is why he's so worried about leaving a legacy for his daughter. Oh, hello.
The sunlight glitters brightly off the golden sandy shore, and the moonlight twinkles upon the waves till the sun comes out once more. Hey, you ever been to the sea?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, gosh, is that right? That's a dream of mine.
That's
My dad's
cousin
Clara
Clara.
is a magnificent captain of the seas, traveled north and south and all around. I'm going to study at the University of Nava and try to join the academy. I've been training for weeks. Thank
Best
you.
of luck.
Every night I dream about the sea. I know I'll set sail one day. My dad loves the farm, and I do too. But the sea, just thinking of it makes me want to sing forever. Maybe I could grow the company. Find a new port to export our crops. You never know. By the way, can I get you a tea? You must be parched. Let's see. I've got bloomsack or mountain wort.
I'll take a bloomsack tea. Thank you very much. Wow, such nice, hospitable people. I mean, you know, there isn't really a dichotomy there. And to present it as a dichotomy, what was this? Huh. I think I've seen that one before. I mean, I think it would be a false dichotomy, yeah, to say that there is a... I'm going to say the word dichotomy too many times. To say that there is a clear trade-off or a clear right or wrong answer, let's say, between a father wanting to pass on the business that he's built to his children and the child wanting to go and do their own adventure, that doesn't make either of them incorrect. It's kind of like, you know, the subjective nature of reality. And it's entirely possible to have two different points of view on an issue without it being a question of one person being right and one person being wrong. You know? Is that... No, that's not the Lonely Tower. That's something different. Where have we ended up, though? Oh, I know where we've ended up. We have made it to the coast. This is just down the coast from Lindau. There's Lindau, over there. This is the Sandy Snout Beach. Excellent. Well, my friends, that is going to be all we have time for today. Join us next time. We're going to be checking out that building over there, those windmills over there, and what else we can find on the north side of this island. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you thought of that murder mystery quest. Definitely one of the most memorable quests I think we've done so far this game. I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye for now.